Constitution was created to state laws that guarantee the safety of citizens. The Second Amendment gives people the right to keep and bear arms. However, this right has become an issue as a great deal of citizens are unstable to properly bear arms since there has been an increasingly amount of people that are involved in gun violence throughout the country. The right to keep and bear arms should be completely removed from the Constitution because the U.S. has the highest rate of gun violence worldwide. It can cause mental and health issues, and many citizens tend to intentionally mishandle guns as well as out of ignorance from not having the proper knowledge of knowing how to use them.
Amber Walker has compiled some eye-opening statistics to show you just how prevalent guns are in this country. Amber?
Well, that's right, Bob. These statistics are astounding. Government records show just in the month of November, Americans tried to buy 2 million guns. Now, we broke down the numbers for you, and tonight you'll see there are more gun stores in America than there are gas stations or grocery stores.
There are nearly 130,000 licensed firearms dealers in the United States. 51,000 are retail gun stores, according to the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. Compare that to 37,000 grocery stores, 14,000 McDonald's restaurants, and 13,000 Starbucks nationwide. Do the math, and there are 2 times more gun stores than McDonald's and Starbucks combined.
For this reason, in the year 2011, majority of gun violence was left in the U.S. in comparison to countries like Japan, Germany, Italy, France, and Canada. Even the Prime Minister of Australia suggested for its people to not travel to the United States after an Australian man visiting Oklahoma was killed by a firearm. Experiencing gun violent action could cause someone to become traumatized and have a fear of returning to the place that it occurred. This will be considered as a mental illness that they come to develop. Also, if the victim gets shot in their spine, they're in high risk of never being able to walk again.
315 and 314 for a shooting at Century Theaters, 14300 East Alameda Avenue. They're saying somebody's shooting in the auditorium. 315 and 314, there is at least one person that's been shot, but they're saying there's hundreds of people just running around.
316, be advised. 6 somebody's spraying some gas over here, too. 316, I need a rescue in here, hot, too. I got a guy shot.
And inside of Theater 9?
Just outside of Theater 9.
Team 6, we got another person outside shot in the leg, a female. I got people running out of the theater that are shot in room 9.
318, we also have another victim on the north side of the theater in the parking lot. I'm being told that he's in Theater 9.
In Aurora, Colorado, a mass shooting broke out inside of a movie theater. Many innocent people were rushed to the hospital after being targeted by a bullet. Lastly, some people may argue that only criminals should be denied the Second Amendment right. However, all criminals once had a clean record, such as the guy who killed 27 people in the Sandy Hooks Elementary School shooting back in 2002.
Mass shootings. And instead of talking about what we need to do to change this so it doesn't happen in the future, you have a huge chunk of the country trying to protect their gun rights. Who cares about the victims? It's our gun rights. Don't touch our guns, right?
Now here are some opinions from a few American citizens about the Second Amendment. Do you know what the Second Amendment right in the Constitution is? Okay, well, it's the right to keep and bear arms. So do you feel that people are manipulating that right, or like, what's your opinion on it?
Some people are manipulating it. Because some people feel like if they carry a gun, they can shoot a person over rage, car rage in a car. They want to kill people if they get mad at them, which is not right. You shouldn't kill a person because you mad, car rage, but people do that. I don't think that's right.
Okay, do you feel that many people are doing it, or just like it's majority or not majority people in the United States?
I think majority of them are getting guns for that reason, just so they kill somebody. Some people really need it, because people really be trying to hurt you or break in your house and kill you. Something like that I could understand. But just to get a gun and say, I got a gun and I can shoot somebody because they make me mad or they snap, they want to kill you, that's wrong.
Okay, so do you feel that this right should be removed completely from the Constitution or not?
Yeah, I think it should be removed unless they get some kind of psychoallergy help first. But then that still might not control it because some people still snap. And when they snap, they gonna kill you anyway if they snap and they let you.
Are you aware that one of the Constitution's main purposes is to protect citizens' rights?
Yes.
Well, the Second Amendment is the right to keep and bear arms. So do you feel that this right is truly protecting people?
No.
Why?
Because I think that it should be a better way to do that.
Are you aware of the Sandy Hooks Elementary School shooting that occurred back in 2012?
Yes, not in full detail, but I'm aware of that incident.
Okay.
Right.
Did you know that the man that committed the crime actually had a clean record before killing and injuring tons of people at that school?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So, do you believe that everyone should be removed of their Second Amendment or just criminals?
I don't believe no one. That's kind of a trick question. But no, everyone shouldn't be removed of their Second Amendment right. But they should do more background checks and et cetera on those who get them. And then even then you couldn't even have gun control because you don't know at what point who playing the role to get the gun. So I'm kind of on the fence with it.
Do you know what the Second Amendment states?
Yes, I do.
What would that be?
To keep their arms.
Okay. So did you know that the U.S. has one of the highest rates of gun violence worldwide?
Yes, mainly Detroit, Michigan.
So do you believe that less guns means less gun violence?
Yeah, I do. Because if they ain't got no guns, then how are they gonna shoot and kill and do bad things? But some people can make guns. I'm telling you, they can make them. I done seen them in the hood. So you gotta be careful because people think of ways to make things happen.
So do you believe that taking away guns will actually make people buy more guns illegally?
Yes. Because I know people a long time ago, they had guns, they got them took. Next thing you know, they had 2 more guns. And I'm thinking like, how did you get that gun? You can always find a gun in the hood. $25, $30. You can always find a gun in the hood. They need to sweep the neighborhoods and get all the guns away. Then it'd be harder for them.
Therefore, the privilege to keep and bear arms has been spiraling out of control. The U.S. must take a hold of this issue by utterly eliminating the right to own guns. This would then decrease the rate of gun violence in the United States, lower citizens' health issues, and lessen people's ability to purposely harm other innocent people. So, my question to you is, don't you actually want to be safe while living within your country?